Okay.
A few nights ago, we spoke about the spacing and turnover. Did it feel like just things were crisper today?
Yeah, I mean, the turnovers for sure. That process started yesterday, watching the film, and then we had a good intentional practice. Everybody brought the right mindset to it to do things, sharp, with speed, and it carried over to tonight. Our defense was much better in transition. It was better and a lot more activity. The deflections, the steals, multiple efforts, guys diving on the floor. That's who we are. That's who we want to establish, how we want to play, and it was good to see us do it tonight when we didn't really get to that at all in the first preseason game.
What's it like to have the depth of talent that you have, that you can have 6 guys out, and yet there's still other guys out there hustling, showing skill, sort of bringing a different diversity to the mix? What's that like even in the preseason?
Yeah, you feel good for the guys that have really been putting in the work. Look, the first 3 days of the camp, it was a very competitive training camp, but the first 3 days, the red team, which was basically the team that finished, in the fourth quarter, they were getting their asses kicked, and their heads were spinning, but they were grinding. They'd come in early, work with the coaches, try to get organized, and each day they were starting to get better. But they've been here all summer, really working. But it was a different level, those first 3 days. But each day they started to make a little bit of progress. I think in the first 2 scrimmages they didn't even score, and they weren't stopping anybody, but they have a perseverance and a grit that they just kept on coming back for more. And hour before practice, working together, going through the plays, working on the defensive scheme, staying afterwards, doing that, doing film sessions in the afternoon. So they put in the time. It doesn't guarantee anything, but you're happy for them that they actually get to contribute and play well, and bring a spark to the game.
And Nicole, I know we use this word a lot of a player being a unicorn, but just what he does at his size and how he does it and from his height, what's that like to have a player out there? And is that something you're still learning?
He's extremely unique. He's so young. To put it in perspective, he's still waiting to do his final exam to graduate from high school and doing that over Zoom. We've had a lot of different developmental projects over the years. He's a little bit of a unique one. We haven't had a European so young, but his skill set is unique because of his size. He's really just starting his weightlifting program with us for the last 6 weeks, so we won't even see the benefit of that until next summer. But then his ability to handle, to shoot, to put the ball on the floor. He's a really good passer. That's probably at this point his best skill, and he's developing all the rest of it. And living in a new country, new city, new teammates. He's playing with everybody that's basically 10 years older or more than him. We're excited about the potential that he brings. But I don't even want to evaluate it right now. Tonight, I'm glad he actually contributed and played well and had some moments that helped get us a win.
Jamal's a guy who looks like he has NBA skills mixed in with his youth and all of that. Obviously, that's something you guys noticed in Summer League.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on what he is now and what he might be?
Yeah, I mean, he has the work ethic. He has the character. He was, all about potential when we brought him into Summer League. He's raw, but you can see his athleticism. You can see his competitiveness, his activity, his multiple efforts. And he's really been honing that and trying to really fast track the schematics and how we play. So I'm sure his head is spinning, but he makes plays. He makes you watch him. The rebounding, the offensive rebounds, the extra efforts, all that stuff. And his coachability makes you think that he's just going to continue to improve rapidly.
Veterans sit out tomorrow, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Everyone going or some going back?
Am I allowed to say who's playing or not? The hardest thing in the preseason is probably have to find out from you guys sometimes who's playing. I'm the last to know, but it's safe to say those guys will not play, Bam will not play, and then we'll figure out from there. Figure out if we have enough guys to at least get 8 guys out there. Young guys definitely want to play, and I definitely want to play, Days some more minutes.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thank you.